All right, are we recording? Think so. I'm going to go ahead and roll with it. Welcome to Titans Franchise. We're going to get this thing started. I'm not going to waste too much time. It's going to be probably a broke up of two episodes. So I'm going to start the first episode just looking at really doing free agency, see who retires and all that. And then the next one, the next episode may be the draft. Just break it up. It shouldn't take too long. I done gone through the season recap in the other video where I rambled to death because I was tired. Fully awake now, ready to get stuff started. Okay. What I didn't do, of course, was give the defense its props in the last episode, and I didn't. Our defense was fantastic, and the reason we won a Super Bowl was due to this defense. So my thing is keeping this defense together. You had, let's take this out. You had, of course, our Super Bowl MVP, Daryl Worley, with an interception in the game, 11 tackles, Super Bowl MVP. Jayon Brown with an interception, 9 tackles. Rashaan Evans, tackle for loss, 8 tackles. Dory Jackson, who was big in the game as far as tackling. Shamir Roll, our rookie that we got from Boise State. Kenny Vaccaro had a pick. Jarrell Casey had 2 picks. Had 2 sacks. And Jeffrey Simmons had 2 sacks. Monty Hooker had the first interception of the game. So the reason we won was this defense. So I'm looking to keep this defense together as together as I possibly can. And I'm lucky because a lot of these guys are on contract, so I don't have to worry about it. Of course, I do have to worry about age. You got to worry about Jarrell Casey getting older and getting someone to fill his shoes when he decides to either retire or we decide not to re-sign him to another deal. So we're trying to shore up the future of this Titans franchise. All right, so here we go. We're going to get straight into it. We are going to say goodbye to year 3 right now. I don't think I have anything else to do. I think everything's pretty much been done. I've set my draft class. I've done everything, so I am done. We're saying goodbye to season 3. Now we're in the re-sign period. 17 players ready to negotiate their contracts. Of course, they're showing the players of the game. There's Corey Davis with the only touchdown of the game, and there's Daryl Worley, who's the Super Bowl MVP. So, got players. I got players to upgrade. Awesome. I love upgrading players. Here we got Rashaan Evans. And I think we're going to stick with his archetype. He's pretty good at everything except zone coverage. Should go past coverage to make him overall good, but I do want to get his scheme, want him to fit his scheme fit, so I'm going to go with field general. And he's got a morale of +2, so that's making him 89 right now. But his field general trait is 85. Harold Landry, we want to keep you. We're going to try our best to keep you. Let's see what you got now. He's got superstar development, so you definitely just want to get this guy. You want to keep a guy like this. This is the guy that's going to make your team even better. With him, man, I could do this power rush, this speed rusher, but his power rusher is his actual archetype in his scheme fit. But I want to go speed rusher. Good finesse moves goes +2, strength +1, tackle +1. Rookie of the defensive rookie of the year, Shamir Roll. What can I work on? I think I'm not even going to look at it on anything. I'm going slot. Going slot. +1 agility, +1 block shedding, +2 press, +3 tackle, +1 zone coverage. Yeah. Johnny Smith. What can I work on with him? That route needs to get up. I mean, he's great at at the short. What would we like for him? What's his deep route? His deep route is not that good. So I kind of need to go to the vertical threat. Short route running. Go with the vertical. Get some upgrades. +1 awareness, +1 break tackle, +3 deep route. That's good. +1 juke move, +2 medium route. That's what I needed right there. +1 release, +1 run block power, +2 short route. Brian Campbell. I was thinking about getting another player to replace him because he's so low rated, but he did a good job. So I think I'm going to keep him, and I'm definitely going to work on just the run stopping. +1 block shed, +1 play recognition, +2 tackle. Now he's in the green. So he could end up being a really good player. He could end up being a really good player for the team. Okay, before I get to that, who retired? That's another thing I need to find out. Oh, Alex Mack retired. I need a center. And then I don't think I can find one. This is going to be an interesting offseason now to straighten off the back that Alex Mack retired. But of course, I sort of knew it was coming. He's 35 years old. And he won the Super Bowl. I mean, what else can he have done? So I knew that Aaron Rodgers is gone. I mean, we basically blew all his confidence out, and he's retiring. I'm not the biggest Aaron Rodgers fan. Anthony Costanzo is retired. Devin McCourty, Golden Tate retires, which is a shame. He's a good player. Britton Colquitt retires. Van Roethlisberger retires after 18 years. Trent Williams retires. Richard Sherman retires with the Panthers. He plays with the Panthers? Matt Bryant retires. Philip Rivers retires. Dustin Colquitt retires. Matt Prater retires. A.J. Green retires. Steven Gostkowski retires. Head coach Doug Peterson is re-signed to a 3-year contract. Okay, I don't want to see all that. Just want to see retirements. Pete Carroll retired. Bruce Arians retires. That is a lot of good players. That is a lot of talented players we lost. So, now we're in a pickle because, yeah, we need a center. We need a center bad. And we got to get one. Because the center I have on the team, okay, you can check the team out. That's our center position, a 25-year-old, 56 overall player. Who's a scheme fit, but he's a 56 overall. Huh? I mean, run is 66, pass block 64, pass block power 58, pass block finesse 68. He's not that bad in blocking, except he's not really a guy with a lot of strength. Can he get there? I don't know. And I pretty much know he's normal development. And he is. So we got to get a center. We got to get a center. Okay, that's good. Am I still recording? Okay, got to check my computer. All right, we're going to go into negotiations. All right. Okay, I needed that withdrawal offer. Myron Levy is 22 years old. We are going to try to resign him. Where's my withdrawal thing? Why is it saying I can't withdraw? I'm not even trying to get him. Drew Lock. Has been released. Justin Fowler. For 900K, I'd keep him on the team. How much? Oh, Harold Landry's come down on the price. It was 116 million. Now it's like 94 million. So that's not that bad, but it's still, I still can't pay it. I mean, 5 years, 94 million. That's like, I don't even know the number, but it's a pretty big number. Jalen Richard. We're letting Jalen Richard go. Yes, we're letting him go. Jalen Richard's gone. Correa, I could keep. He's worth keeping. Chris Shank, I want to keep Chris Shank. Do I want to keep Isaiah Mack? I just don't know. I mean, he doesn't really do anything. I mean, I do want to keep some people for death. I really do. Let's take care of these little deals, and then I can get to the big deals. Myron Levy's 22 years old. I'm definitely keeping him. I'm going to negotiate this contract. I'm not trying to pay him too much money though. I got 35 million in cap room. I'm not trying to screw anything up. 2 years. I'd rather pay him 2 years at about 4 million. See if he goes for that. 2 years, 4 million. And he resigns. Good. Myron Levy's been re-signed. Justin Fowler. Well, it's not interested. That must be a glitch. I don't know what I'll do. I'll release Justin Fowler if I want him back. I'll get him back in the offseason. We'll release him. He'll free up 950 in cap room. Yes. So I released Justin Fowler. Jalen Richard. I just said I didn't want him. That's crazy. Jamil Douglas. 30 years old. Let me see something real quick. You in depth chart. He's 30 years old. Very low rated, too. Very low rated. I just think we should get younger, but he's asking only for a year. But if I want him back, I can get him in. You can always get a guy like this, so I'm gonna let him go. I'm gonna let him go. He's cut. Kendall Harrison, 23 years old. I will make this deal for him. I will make a deal for him, but I really just want to pay him a year. I like to do multiple years. I don't know why they're just offering the year because I really don't want to worry about him. But if I can find another right tackle that has a little bit more overall, it'd be worth it. Well, we're doing a year deal, which this is the thing about doing multi-year deals. Holman is going to be due for a multi-year contract pretty soon, like in the next 2 years. So he's going to make a lot of money. Holman is going to get paid. So I really need to be careful about making multi-year deals anyway, so I can save some money. I appreciate the offer, but I'm going to test out free agency. Well, take your ass on then. And I'm definitely not franchise tagging you because I need the tag. Matt Dickerson, 26 years old. I got a lot of defensive tackles. I got a lot of defensive tackles. View them in depth chart. I got Campbell. I got Ash. I got Dickerson. I got 3. I wish Madden showed their ages. I don't know why they can't do that. Why can't you show their ages? Franchise tag. Matt Dickerson. I think he's worth keeping for depth. He's not asking for too much money. So I definitely can make the deal. But why don't you keep your bonus the same? Why don't you play for me for about 1.25? Oh, he tests. He tests free agency. All right. I'm not doing good on re-signing so far. Who did I re-sign anyway? I forget the guy I actually did re-sign. Jarrell Davis. I always like to keep some receiver depth. And he is good, but I really kind of wish that we could have him more in the games and actually see him play. He doesn't really do that much. But I like having a lot of receivers, so I'm going to try to make this deal. And I'm not going to lowball him like I did the other people. I think he wants 1.95 million, and we'll give him exactly what he asked for, and he'll probably turn it down. He doesn't. Jarrell Davis resigns. All right, cool. Joshua Housley, 28 years old. That's getting up there. But Daryl Worley right now wants 3 years at 16 million. I can't make that deal. I need to keep corners on this team. And he's not asking for much. I do not like his age. He's getting older now. And he's still low rated. He has normal development. However, we need depth. I got Adoree, I got Shamir. And I could get another a good corner either in the free agency or the draft. I got draft picks. I need to check out my draft picks anyway. So what do we do? He wants 1.85. But will he take it? If I lose him, I just lose him. But I really think I want to be safe. I don't want to lose another player. 1.9 million sounds about right. And he accepts the deal. Daryl Worley, I'm going to withdraw this offer. He is the Super Bowl MVP. I just don't want to make a multiple deal with Daryl Worley. I just don't want to do it. He's getting older. I just don't want to do it. Reggie Gilbert's 29 years old. outside linebacker. Got Correa. Looks like he's the back. He's, of course, up for a contract, and then Gilbert's up for a contract. But the age, man. He's getting older. He's getting older, man. He's like 29 years old right now. He's not going to develop any better than he already is. I'll give you $1 million. Up. Turns down my contract. I guess no one's happy with my contracts. Steve Blacknall. Receiver death. But is he? Wait a minute. He's 26 years old. He's asking for how much? 2 years. I just don't feel comfortable paying him that. I don't feel comfortable paying him that. I'm gonna let him go. I just don't feel comfortable paying him that. No way. Johnson. Johnson. I don't know. I really don't know if I want to keep him, but this is not that big. That's not big money he's asking for. It's not big money he's asking for. So this should be an open and shut deal. He's asking for $1.29 million, which ain't that bad. But of course, I'm being cheap. I want to keep him with low deals, $1.25 million. And he's testing. That's just crazy. This team, I'm losing all my team. I'm losing all the underbelly of my team. Isaiah Mack. I said it that I really don't think I need him. But you do want to have defensive end depth. Don't want to lose all my defensive ends that can play. I mean, he can, I guess, play. I've seen him in some games. He's actually pretty good. I just don't want to make this deal. But I will. I'll try to re-sign him. And I just had to do that because Austin Johnson decided to flake out on me, along with some other players. Dane Cruikshank. How much is he asking for? I do want to keep him, so I'm willing to pay him a little bit. I do like him. I just don't think he's a high-end player. I just don't think he's a high-end player. And Dane Cruikshank will resign. Correa. What to do with Correa? He's 28 years old. I do want to keep him. 2 years, yeah. I mean, it's good depth. I do want players. Don't want to sit around and not have depth, man. Offer him $5 million. He didn't sign? wanted, man. I gave you what you wanted. Oh, that sucks. You're not re-signing Jalen Richard. We're not franchise tagging Jalen Richard. Carnell Watkins is going to take his spot. We're going to give him some playing time. Carnell Watkins, I drafted him in my first draft class. He deserves to have a chance. Now here's the big one. Corey Davis. We got to get this deal done. There's not really any receivers in free agency I can get, man. He is the best receiver I can get. Do I really want to pay him this money? Not really, but I think he's the best I can get, unless I do a trade. We have to get him. Like I said, he helped us win a Super Bowl. You know, he did. He helped us win that Super Bowl. We don't win a Super Bowl without Corey Davis. We have to get him. We have to get him back on the team. Absolutely. Got to get a deal done. So let's see. Let's balloon this offer a little bit. He wants $56 million. I'm going to meet him there and hope that's enough. Increase this bonus. $5.5. $56.5. We're going to pay him the big money. But can I get him cheap? I wonder if he'll take it. I almost don't want to give him this contract. I know this is a hell of a contract. It's 4 years at $56 million. That's $14 million a year for a receiver. I mean, I really don't want to do it, but he has superstar X factor. We're making the deal. I don't have a choice. Yeah, superstar X factor. He's our best receiver. Corey Davis, just take the contract. Just take it. And he does. So we keep our receiver. That's great. We keep our receiver. That way, and this way, we can go in with Harold Landry and we can lowball him. I'm basically going to insult him right now. Ooh, what the hell? Not that much. I'm basically going to insult him right now. I need to do all this. I'm just having some fun. Give him for like $15 million. He's asking for like $100 million contract. I'm gonna give him 5 years at $15 million. You like to play for a new team next year. Guess what? You're not going to, because I'm evil NFL and I'm gonna put you on a franchise tag. Yeah. 1 year, $13 million. Yes, we will do that. Harold Landry's been franchise tagged. And Corey Davis has been re-signed, so I did exactly what I needed to do. Jalen Richard has been let go. Correa is going to free agency. Cruzshank has been re-signed. Isaiah Mack's been re-signed. Austin Johnson is going to free agency. Blacknall is going into free agency. Gilbert's going into free agency. Worley was let go. Matt Dickerson. He's going to free agency. Kendall Harrison is going to free agency, and Jamil Douglas is going to free agency. That is it. We will advance week. Now we're in free agency period. Take a look at our team just by roster. I forgot to look at player regression, but I'm not worried about it right now. Jesse Holman, Sheffield and Co. Halfback, Derrick Henry and Rockins. So we do need another. I would like to get another back. Wide receiver, Corey Davis, Brown, Humphreys, Jackson, Davis. Another receiver wouldn't be a bad idea. Taylor Rawan is getting older. We're probably going to need another tackle. Saffold, we're going to need another guard. Of course, we got Nate Davis there. Definitely need a center. Right, another guard. Like I said, we need guards and tackles. That's what we need. And a center. Offensive line is, yeah. Mack, Willis, Jeffrey Simmons is still there. Terrell Casey, Keontae Davis, Brian Campbell and Ash, Deshaun Davis, DeAndre Walker, Sheriff Finch, Rashawn Evans, Jalen Brown, David Long Jr., and Dwayne McGee. Probably some practice squad players. Harold Landry, Dory Jackson, Shamir Roll, Sims. Like, these guys need to step up anyway. That's why I'm sort of like, okay, we're good at corner. We got on Dory Jackson, Shamir Roll, and everybody else has to step their game up. Kevin Byard, Monty Hooker, Kalu, Kenny Vaccaro, Cruikshank, Levy, Hankins. Yeah, we're good at safety. Oh my God, we got a lot of safeties. Suck up, Brett Kern. Draft picks. We got a first round pick at 29. Why is it 29? Oh, I know why it's 29. It's 29 because they made the playoffs. So the trade I did with them was kind of dumb. I got a second round pick, 2 3s, 2 4s, 2 5s, a 6, no 7. Well, I do have a 7. Yeah, I do have a 7. Got a lot of draft picks. Got a lot of draft picks. Do they show player regression? Do they show me any player regression? Oh, player regression. Okay, they do show player regression. Kenny Vaccaro uses 28 points. Didn't I just resign him? He's 31 years old. I don't think I resigned Kenny Vaccaro. I think that was someone else I resigned. He lost a lot of points. Adam Humphreys, -9. Not too bad. -24, of course, for Saffold, who's getting super old. 13, 1 for Sean Sims. Kevin Byard. It's not that bad. The one that's really bad is Kenny Vaccaro. That's bad. Let's see. Okay, we're going to go to some free agency now. I know we got some needs, so I'm going to try to take care of them. Of course, I do realize, of course, I have the draft, so I'll have to go crazy. What? How the hell? Now it's time of the year to try to improve your team by signing free agents. Available cap room, $290K. Well, that sucks. That's all I got? Well, that sucks. Okay, I got Corey Davis signed. Let's see. There's someone I need to cut. Oh. Player release, net savings. Because this guy will never see the field. Andrew Beck. But that's not big money. I need to look at some. Who's making the big money that's like killing me right now? I can't let Taylor Rawan go. Net savings, 20. That's a lot of savings. That's a lot of savings. It's a lot of savings from Saffold too. But guess what? I can't do any of that because I don't have an offensive line right now. I don't have an offensive line right now. I can't make any cuts on offensive line. Jurrell Casey, I could say 13 million. But you know I'm not going to do that, right? Can't do that. Can't do that. I just hate that because it's like in free agency, there's nothing really I can do. There's nothing I can do in free agency right now because I don't have any money. Dude, that sucks. Sean Evans, we could release for 13 million, but you know that's not happening. No. Kenny Vaccaro. He lost all those points too. 31 years old. I'm going to release him. Releasing Kenny Vaccaro will free $6 million in cap room by Kirk County at $1.5 million. She wants to release Kenny Vaccaro. I released him. It's just he was getting old, and he caught. I'm looking at the money part now. I'm like, oh my god, man, we are not good financially at all. What should I do with? Well, I'm not releasing Simmons. No way, he's on a rookie deal. 13 million, man. But I really don't want to release no Jurrell Casey, man. I really don't want to do that. Maybe I'll shop that idea around later, but I really don't want to do that. That would be like suicide right now. Eventually, I want to go in another route, but there ain't no way I'm firing him. I'm getting rid of him. Check speed. See what we can get. What do I own? Next. Receiver. Line is max. Tight end training. Line is max. Player acquisition. Tight end. Oh, we do got a free agency for that. Yep. Okay. So I'm kind of screwed. I got 290K, and there's free agents, and I can't sign anybody. I can't sign anybody. You got Venderish, left outside linebacker. You got Von Miller, Mike Williams, Kerryon Johnson, who I really don't need. Will Hernandez, Sony Michel, who's got 3 bids right now. Michael Gallup, James White, Harrison Smith, Darius Geis, Leonard Fournette, Jordan Howard, Maurice Pouncey, Malcolm Jenkins. Scheme fit at 34 years old. Well, since I got rid of Vaccaro, I probably should look at him, but I can't afford him. Levy does have star development. He's young. I'm just going to stick with the guys we got. Not worried about safety right now. Callaway, Connor Williams, David Johnson. Ito Smith, Jordan Reed, James Washington, Freeman, Valdez Scantling. I already previewed some of these free agents that are coming in. Like, that's another reason why I did a deal with Corey, because I looked at the classes and I said I couldn't do it. I could not do it. Josh Jackson, Shark, Daryl Worley. No one's making a bid on him yet. But I don't have the money to pay him, so I can't make a bid. I don't have the money to make the bid. I don't have any money. I'm broke. How's the offensive line look? Now, Lawan's there, and I'm thinking he'll be fine. But it would be nice to have, like, offensive line depth. But I can't go for a big guy with wanting a big contract, of course. Saying $6.29 million in cap room. That's what it's saying right now. So obviously, do they have a center that's like cheap but serviceable? There's Ben Jones, who's old. Ben Jones. He'll be a quick fix. He used to be with the team. He'd be a quick fix. He would help fix us just a little bit. I'm just going to give him an offer, make an offer for him. About $3 million. $83 points. I think that's good. So I made a bid on Ben Jones. He's old, but at this point, we need anybody. We are in trouble. We need somebody. We need another guard. We need cheap guards out there. I would like to get someone that's kind of younger. I don't want like a bunch of old linemen that can't improve. 7-1 overall. Elijah Wilkinson. The 7-year-old Kobe Gossett. Oh, there's some here. There actually is some linemen here that are interesting. They're not highly rated. They fit my scheme. Where are they at? I just saw them. Elijah Wilkinson. 1 year, $3 million. Showing the cap room I got is 290K. I probably can't sign him. I don't have the money. But the cap rooms, that's showing 3.29 million. That's the thing that's confusing me. I don't know what's up with that. And I haven't even done anything. It says 7K on there. It's not even a scheme fit though. There's my scheme fit guy. Okay, there's my scheme fit guy. There's my scheme fit guy right there. $92 points. And then go back in. All right, make this deal just a little bit smaller. I think he'd do it for 2.5 million. 2.5 million. Go 2 million. Go 2 million. That's it. So the way to deal for Gossett. What's my negotiation? I got Gossett. Got Gossett and Jones. Okay. Right tackle. Conklin's all by him lonesome. I need to. Thing is, I don't know if it's a really good class for linemen. I think it is though. So that's why I'm saying I don't really. I mean, you address center, you get a guard. We're just going to keep it where it is right now. We're going to get out of here. I'm not making any more deals. Advanced week. Yeah. Don't make any more deals. Gossett has accepted the contract. All right. That's cool. Derrick Henry has returned from injury. He did get injured in the Super Bowl. And we were still able to win with our other running backs. What else is up? Oh, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to scout some more college players. Of course, now we're looking at offensive line. Ebadiah Newsom would be a great pick. Yes, he would. Be a great person to go behind Taylor Lewan. We can get him, man. Like I would get him in my first round pick, man. Even though he's marked to be a second round pick, I'll take him in the first round. That's someone you need to get. Okay, guard. How's the guards? Barry Tate is pretty good. Hayes, not really that great. Centers. I know it was a weak center class. Like, yeah, it's a real weak center class. There ain't no centers here. You just got to probably move a guard to center if you don't get Ben Jones. I mean, there's no centers here at all. The combine grades are out too. It's 5.5, 5.6. There's nobody here, man. There's a guard right over here. Pretty good. Weak offensive line class. The Supercharger class kind of saves it, but not much. There's a Furman guy in the third round we can get. Not a really good class. See halfback real quick. Conan is 7.30. God, Jeff Cronin is killing it. There's Joseph Haynes. We can get backs all in this draft. I don't really want Justin Golden. He's more of a receiving back. But there's a really good running back class. Really good. But it's in the top. And there's some, okay, you got 2 first rounders that are, I got Georgia Tech, Jeff Cronin, who's not going to make it to 29. He's not. Joseph Haynes could. Marcus Fontenot. I think I've got to add him to my board. If he falls, I'll take him. Joseph Haynes, Marcus Fontenot. Not really wanting Justin Golden. That's about it. Receivers. As far as receivers, there's Dennis Coleman. Could go with Lorenzo Joseph. I'm going to put him on the board. Joey Leonard, if I want to go late. But I never drafted a Supercharger player before, and I'm kind of not wanting to do it. But if it's a need, I'm definitely doing it. Definitely doing it. Don't need a tight end. I'm not really worried about tight end. I'm worried about the line. Oh yeah, someone for to replace Jarrell Casey. I'll put Anthony Lacey on my board. Tim Martindale. Okay. Steve Johnson, worth looking into. 7.4. Oh God, he's not lasting. He'll get picked. He'll definitely get picked. Oh boy. Maybe I could trade myself out of that contract that franchise tag I just gave Harold Landry if I find a good outside linebacker. That's what I'm thinking about right now. It just isn't here. Like Wade Klein is not going to be there. Adam Covington's a 3rd round pick. He would be interesting. He'd be definitely interesting. The linebacker. Of course, that's not a need. It was Cook. Like, overrated. Still worth looking at. Corner. Not really want anyone at corner, though. Of course, I don't need a corner. I don't even know why I'm looking over there. Defensive tackle, not really a need. If he falls, that'd be good talent to get. Detroit and all right. Ben Jones, what are you doing? Really don't want it offered. So you should come back. Come back to the Titans. You know where you belong. You know you belong here. We drafted you to start with. You should come back. Man, I can go cheaper on this deal and still get him. Yeah, I'm really being cheap bones right here. 74 point off. No one else is bidding on him, so I feel like hell, it's a safe. He just needs to take the damn deal. Got Gossett. How much time in free agency is I got 2 more. On stage 3. Fifth year options, big decision, okay. Who's it on? Trying to get our personnel contract data in order for upcoming season, but I had a question about Jeffrey Simmons Jr. He stayed for a new contract next offseason, but he brought almost no value to his team last year. Are you out of your mind? He did bring it. Yes, you do the deal. Yes. He didn't add anything to the team last year. Are you out of your freaking mind? He had 9.5 sacks. You'd be an idiot not to sign him. You'd be a freaking idiot. Okay, before I get started back on this thing, we'll look at something. We'll go available. I'm sure there's a quicker way you can get to the. One thing I could scout right now is undrafted talent. Is our free safety position is going to need an upgrade. Let's go. We're not doing quarterback. There are running backs in there that I know I can get. A couple of receivers. Offensive line is not really great. We need another free safety because Bayard's getting older. There's one on first round. Terrell. Ooh, good one in a second round pick. Jimmy Jackson. Ooh, Jimmy Jackson. Timothy Randall, how much he rates as? Ooh, here you go. Good late pick. Strong safety. Matt Coker, Rice, scouted him. Go back to free safety. Yeah, we'll have to add you to the board. Another decent corner. Be nice. Corner that plays the slot, even though we already got that. I'm already out of points. free agents. Ben Jones is not biting yet. I can't afford to give him any more money. Vander Esch goes to the Cardinals. Von Miller goes to the Broncos. Johnson goes to the Cardinals. Hernandez goes to the Steelers. Michelle goes to the Chiefs. Gallup goes to the Jaguars. Anthony Miller goes to the Patriots. McKinley goes to the Colts. James Washington goes. Kevin Young. If there's anyone I know, someone from our team that went somewhere. Don't really see anybody worth jumping up about. Nobody really interesting, man. Nobody really interesting. All right, going to the final thing. Come on, Ben Jones. Come on, just go ahead and take the deal. No one else is going to sign you. And we got the deal. We got Ben Jones. So we do get a center. Old center, but we got like the oldest line in the league right now. But we got it done. Damn, run stopper. Scotty L. Cosby. Another an M-line stopper. Oh yeah, I need to see about Davis. Ooh, he'd be a good pick too. I can go late for him. Let's see. Wow. Can't scout anymore. Always the fun part of the season. All right, we're done. We didn't really make a killing in free agency, but we didn't have the money, so there's not much we could do. Plus, I mean, to be honest with you, there was a weak. It was a weak draft. It was a weak free agency class. Just absolutely nothing there. So we will advance. I'm thinking we're going to end up doing the draft. I'm going to end up doing the draft right now. I was going to do it in 2 parts, but I don't know if I don't think we have to do it. Or I might stop here and then just cut the video off and then have the second part be the draft. That way it doesn't feel so long. Let's see, free agency recap. All right, we had 6 point something million dollars worth of cap space. So there was nothing we could have done. Of course, I'm looking at players that are still available. None of them I really want. Pouncey, though, would have been great. I don't know why I didn't see him. I'd rather have done a deal with him, but of course he wanted like $7 million for 1 season, and we couldn't pay that. There's absolutely no way we would have paid that. I paid Ben Jones $2.5 million. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have no money to pay him. There's some guys still available. But, I'll take care of this, like, after the draft. Daryl Worley had no bids. That's crazy to me. He's a Super Bowl MVP. How in the world does he not get any? And then, of course, this happens every year. Jalen Richard goes into the free agency market. No one picks him up. And then I see him as our season is going, or preseason going, like, yeah, I might as well pick Jalen Richard up. What I'm saying always happens. Deion Lewis is a free agent. We're going to the draft, man. We're not negotiating anybody. We got got some help on our offensive line. Not much, but it's some help right now. Of course, I went through all the signings. To make it easier, I guess I could sort it through here. Mason Rudolph goes to the Packers. Bortles is a Bronco. Brett Rippon is a Falcon. Luke Falk is a Bear. Parsons, who I don't know, because he's a generated player. Kerryon Johnson, Michelle. All right, receiver Mike Williams goes to the Bengals. Gallup, Jaguars. Sajay Sharp goes to the Packers. Daniel Alba goes to the Bengals. Josh Sweat goes to the Vikings. A lot of these players I let go in the free agency, they're going to be available. That's why I should never freak out when we lose players. It's like, especially players that are low rated and just fill out the roster spots on your team. You should never be like, okay, we're screwed. All right, guys, that's about the first hour. I'm going to go ahead and do the draft in a little bit. But I'm going to shut this video off for right now and call it part 1 of Titans off season. Let's go. Nope. Nope. I don't want to quit yet. Let's go ahead and look at the depth chart. See where we're at. We got Jesse Holman, of course, which we're fine. Derrick Henry. Got our wide receivers. We paid a bunch for Corey Davis because he was the only superstar receiver that we could get. So I had to make that move that I did. Jonnu Smith. Taylor Lewan. Hopefully we can get him some help. We need to get and I'm going to have to write this crap down. I have to write this crap down. Cannot forget it. We need a left tackle. We need tackles. Left tackle, you need a tackle. Which, I can't find a pen right now. Oh, I probably did find a pen. There it goes. Write this down. Tackle. Definitely a need. Need a guard. There is no centers in this draft, so I'm not even going to look in that direction. Gossip will move there, and like I said, we need tackle. We need tackles and guards. Defensive end. We're good at tackle. I'm not worried about defensive tackle. We're good at outside linebacker. We're really good at middle linebacker. But we may need I'll move someone from left outside linebacker to right outside linebacker to give Harold Landry more people. I wonder what his contract will trade for. But I can't get rid of Harold Landry. I keep dancing with this. The one you'll probably want to get rid of is Jerome Casey because of his age. He's regressing already. But I really don't want to do that. Pretty good at corner. Not worried about corner. Then look at free safety. Free safety and strong safety. There we go. Oh yeah. And a running back. Get a running back. There you go. That's good. Suck-up and Kern are good for now. Yeah, this list. All right, that is the end of free agency. As you can see, we lost some of our depth, but of course you go into the draft and you get some more depth. So we'll get some more depth added to the team. And I intend to not make any trades. I may try to trade up in the first round. That's one thing I might do. But I don't really want to trade any players in the draft because, it kind of cheeses it. Don't want that to happen. So that's it for Titans offseason part 1. I will be back shortly with part 2. Solo Dolo out.